Hello and welcome back to another episode of Jim the Editor Plays, where we're once again playing through Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Now, last time we were chatting with Mr. Grossberg, I think his name is. Yep, there we go. Who had just revealed to us he knew the whereabouts of the person we found in the photo, Mr. White. Just chatting to him, seeing if there's anything else we can get from him. Alright. He's kind of doing his own thing. I think he's probably feeling quite scared, having given us that information. Oh, I can't present him with that. See what happens if I present him my badge. Alright. Nothing exciting. So let's move out to Blue Corp then. Hey, that's the, isn't that the painting that was in the office before? Oh, that's some weird English. Hello, Mr. White, with the lavender here. I'm gonna say it's lavender. I am Phoenix Wright, that's right. Splendiferous is not a word. No, you just sound like a bit of an idiot. We know who you are, Mr. White. Wordily challenged. Fruitcake? I don't know if you can say that. I don't know if you can say that, Phoenix. He's certainly an idiot. I am an attorney. I do not know what he means by that. He's, yep. I agree completely, Phoenix. Arrogance meter off the scale. Let's have a chat to him. About Blue Corp to start with. Yep, that's what we thought. Okay, so 10 years. Of course you did. Of course you named it after the color blue. And fantabulistic? Fantabulistic? You're an idiot. Who is Miss May to you? His secretariat? Isn't that a horse? Okay, very good, Mr. Smiley. Sure you don't. Alright. He certainly is trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Well done, Phoenix. On to it today. Alright, don't worry, be happy. Sure, Mr. White. Okay, very good. It's a good question, Phoenix. We'll find out, I suppose. Of course they are. Tell us about the painting. When did you get this painting? Good question, Phoenix. Why is that painting here? Ah, clever. I see what you've done there. I don't grasp my position, so please tell me, Red. Kind of imagine this guy with a little bit of a lisp. My feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Grody burger. Yep. Here's a bit of a grody burger. I'll give you that, White. Did I just get beaten up? I did just get beaten up. Alright, so we're dealing with a huge conspiracy here. That isn't English. Beyond your compensation. That's not English. Yep, maybe he will tell me. Alright. Oh, it's actually going to let me examine the room. I didn't think it would. Of course, Mr. White has made himself Atlas. Yeah, I didn't notice it before. There are people. There are naked men as the legs of that desk. How strange. Let's look at these awards. What are these awards doing? Huh, so none of them actually first prizes. Anything in the flowers? No clues there. Gonna say anything about the painting? Yeah, it was. Alright. I think we've done all we can. Let's see if we can present him with anything. Again, the badge. It'll do it. Fair enough. Well, at least he was right about that. That's exactly what he meant. If I show him the weapon. Oh, nope. Turns out presenting him with things doesn't do anything. Oh well, we may as well head back to... I wonder if we can tell Miss May that he's throwing her under the bus. Okay, well let's move out again and head back to Grossberg and ask him about the painting. Right. Yeah, you do that. Clear. How did he not notice us standing there? We're the main protagonist. Can he not see our hair? Alright. Let's chat to him again. See if he's going to say anything more. What is bothering us, Phoenix? Is it the painting? There we go. Cut straight to the chase there, Phoenix. Talk about the painting. We did see it today. It is a very large and gross painting. Mr. Grossberg. Of course we noticed. You certainly are connected somehow. I don't think that's the case, Phoenix. I would love to select it. I don't think that's the case, but I think it's one of these two, and I think it's the middle one. So let's go for the middle one. Gaudy is the right word, Phoenix. I mean, whatever you need to tell yourself, Grossberg. We've noticed. You shouldn't have done that, Grossberg. Indeed. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Good. Good. How are we going to do this then? Alright, well, why don't we go for the reason for blackmail? Alright. What didn't the police want everyone to know? Okay, they're using a medium. So I guess that was Mia and Maya's mother. Okay. Can't let the people know, sure. But one person found out. I'm guessing that's Mr. White. And you told him, Grossberg. How could you do this? Ah, Grossberg. How could you have done this? Okay, so White's now holding all the cards in this case. Good. Wonderful. Okay, sending us somewhere else. The DL6 incident. Let's learn about that. I think we know about that though. Yep. Misty Faye. Goes with the M's, I suppose. At the bequest? Surely you mean request. Yep, we did hear Maya talk about that the other day. Although, for us, it's more like the other month. Okay, well, let's head back to Mia's office, rather. The Faye & Co. law offices. It is hard, Phoenix. Well, that's exactly what we're gonna do, Phoenix. Take a look. Well, the case is Mr. White. It'll be under T to Z, right? Huh, interesting. What about if it's DRL6 or whatever it is, then we should probably look at A to I, because it could also be under Faye, couldn't it? So let's take a look. Hilarious, Phoenix. Let's see if there's an A that catches your eye. There you go, Misty Faye under F. Yep, we know it's her mother. Of course we should read it. Okay. So I've tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, "My mother vanished." I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the ESP that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... the record stops there. We know it's Red White. And we know that Mia knew Grossberg, so... yeah, that's not exactly surprising. Well, what's in the J to S section, just in case? Yeah, let's skim some of it. Yeah, it was not nice. Yep. Of course, Phoenix. Glad you connected the dots too. Well, that's useful. We got some evidence. The question is, where do we go now? Do we go back to Grossberg? Let's try going back to Grossberg. If we present him with the newspapers, then maybe he'll talk to us. Yep, we found these in Mia's files. And of course she was investigating Red White. I thought you already knew that. I know I could. And yep, it is not a bad idea, but there's still no evidence that links him to any of it. Alright. So I guess I move... and there's unlikely to be anything at the Gatewater Hotel that... no. Nothing there that will help us at all, so we go back to Blue Corp. I am persistent, Mr. White. Oh, it's quite the threat, sir. Alright, there's not... well, let's talk about blackmail. Well, we kind of do have... well, okay. I'm not going to indulge your sense of humor, as cosmopolitan as you may think it is. If we go and present him here with these newspaper clippings, wonder what he'll do. Yep, you're right. Gotta do this, Phoenix. We better make this count. So it describes the suicide of a politician. Nice. Who is embezzling secret government funds, apparently. And someone leaked it to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. How does it concern you, Mr. White? She did have a lot of suicide articles. It was a little unhealthy, if I'm honest. You blackmailed him. Yes, you were blackmailing him. No point in denying it, Mr. White. Blackmail and blood. Mr. Wrong. Harsh. Okay. Guess we're getting kicked out of the office. Well, is he right or is he wrong? Well, he'll want to hear that he's right. He is actually wrong. But if I say he's right, maybe the flattery will reveal something. So why don't we choose you're right? Okay. Ah, look at you, Phoenix. Taking the initiative for once. I'm not insinuating anything. I'm pretty sure I just said outright that I think you killed Mia. True story. Even a child could work it out. Oh, that's an interesting turn of events. I guess this is Edgeworth. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting indeed. Quietude. You're an idiot, White. That's okay, fair enough, if that's what you want to suggest. Okay, so he's going to frame me, I guess, for doing this. For killing Mia. How very interesting. Quite the turn of events. So I guess Maya is going to be released then. Either way, if I win or if I lose. All right. This is going to be interesting. All right, so the police are getting called over here to arrest me. You didn't tell me anything. I am a mere lawyer, apparently. Don't get too outraged here, Phoenix. We know the truth, and we'll find a way. I'll defend myself. Why would I need a better lawyer than me? Come on, Phoenix. Be a man. Good. Good, they've sent Gumshoe. We're safe. Did he even meet Larry? Ah. Oh. Gumshoe being as good as ever? Right. Sure. Take me into custody. Well, so it's the next day and it's nearly 20 to 4 and we're in the detention center, so it would seem. Neither can I, really, Phoenix. Neither can I. A lot has happened. You've got yourself into a lot of trouble in one day. And yeah, all of a sudden it's my trial. And I think, on that note, it's a good time to wrap it up for this week. So I'm going to say thank you all for everyone who's joined me for this week's story. It was much more of a story than anything else. But again, that's why we're all watching this. Yeah, I hope everyone's still interested, still intrigued about where this is going. Again, it's not a hugely surprising story, but there are a few twists and turns. I didn't expect to be on trial myself when I started this episode. So, yeah, that's intriguing. By the way, if anyone who's watching this is a big fan of Ace Attorney or the rest of the games, let me know in the comments. If you've got Discord, there's a great Discord server that I've just joined up to for Phoenix Wright superfans, really. So if you are on Discord and you want to meet a whole lot of other Phoenix Wright fans, let me know in the comments and I will send you a link to or an invite link to join the server. But apart from that, I'd like to thank you all for joining me once again. I'd like to thank you all for coming this far with me and with Phoenix, and I hope you hear from me soon. See you later.